Chun has very long combos. I would guess that Ryu has more damaging combos, though. They feel more damaging, at the very least. So I think Chun is gonna kind of need to, you know, shoutouts to the flex people. Chun is gonna want and or need to see some more commanding presence in neutral, I think. Although with the modern scaling, that does decrease the damage. It does also take some tools away from Ryu, although Mangocopter will tell you that those tools aren't terribly valued for him in the first place. Good follow-up there. Some of their, less so I think they're more recent sets, but some of their earlier sets, that flip that you just saw Chun-Li do into the throw, a lot of those earlier sets really revolved around that and then what came out of it. So you see there was jab, conditioning, Mangocopter to block. Mango did block that, but it sets up, you know, other options down the line. And so far, DonShark doing a good job of just punishing things in neutral, not necessarily getting like a big combo that deposits his opponent in the corner and lets him get a safe jump or anything, you know, that fancy schmancy. But flipping over a Hadouken or two and kicking Ryu in the face, which is still certainly valuable. Mango has slowed DonShark's progress down, but that's punishable. And DonShark was ready for it. It's round one of very, you know, my good footsies-based Street Fighter. Just enough time to go into the drive impact before getting hit there means that Mango's going to get a lot of corner carries. Not quite that much damage, wanting to conserve his meter as much as possible, which is reasonable. If you were up, I would wager we would have seen, although we wouldn't see combat art here, yeah. Combat art? Critical art here. You got to try to regen as much of that drive gauge as you possibly can. And now look at the health total that DonShark is dealing with in this round. At this point, I think if you're DonShark, you definitely, you know, you play the neutral. You try to win. That is your goal, as always, but you also try to hold on to, like, at least 2 bars. Because when I was talking, like, in the Ichi versus Mangocopter side, I was like half a bar. That was kind of bullshit. That's not that significant, but 2 bars can be quite a lot. Oh no, he was too slow. He woke up just a little bit too slowly to punish the Shoryu, and now it's even. But again, DonShark with a level 3 on deck. Mango right now can't super at all, just got level 1. Drive gauge advantage, especially now that Chun is burnt out, but that means we're overwhelmingly likely to see the level 3 here, and this is going to be a huge life lead for DonShark. This is going to be a huge life lead for DonShark. He almost has half his drive gauge regenerated, more now that I finished the sentence. And Chun is not an easy character to dominate in neutral. It's going to be kind of hard to capitalize on that. This is a rough situation if you're Mangocopter. This is a resource-intensive game. You know, you're likely to eat stray hits, or just lose neutral and die. That's game 1. That's game 1. Street Demon, DonShark. Pretty sure it's Street Sharks. You're a shark. Also, there's literally a show, Street Shark. Oh my God! You see what I mean by the French-bred normals. I thought that was spaced enough that Mango wasn't going to get punished, but no. The punish combo and the perfect parry leading into another punish counter. No combo that time, but still. Those kinds of things. It's those kinds of things, and that kind of taking like those high reward defense offense at the right times that were paying off for DonShark in the first game so much during neutral. They go eventually finding the correct formula there on offense though, and quickly sealing that round out as compared to the last rounds. That's still punishable. That stays punishable. The frame data does not change between uses. I'm sorry, that felt mean. I didn't intend that to be mean. I just thought it was funny. But once again, Mangocopter finding a seam. Can he find another? Not quite. Not quite yet. He still might, to be fair. Finds another seam. And these are just very punishing combos. This is practically 2 touches. And it's going to be next to dead. Off of 2 touches, and we are now, if you're DonShark, you're in a position where you're seriously thinking about, you know, better to spend my level 3 and have a round 3 than not spend it and die in round 2. And that's the choice that DonShark's going to have to make here. Now, it is a critical art. Despite that, I don't think it's going to kill. But it does technically put DonShark in advantage a little bit. Even life, lopsided drive gauge. You do have to play it slow, but you can try to play the burnout war. A little bit too slow to actually get the punish there. Kikoken catches Ryu, and anything else hits him, he's going to die. But now the same is true for Ichi as well. They're both basically on a sliver, just waiting for somebody to overextend. The Chun-Li sweep finally catches Ryu. Let's see what kind of recovery. Okay.
Now we're going to see if the Chun-Li sweep is real. Looks like a lot has happened since I was trying to order a quesadilla. And Mangocopter is trying to, you know, make a case for himself being in this winner side, or in this grand finals bracket, loser side.
Now, DonShark was forced to spend level 3 there while down around in round 2 just to get back into this.
Drive impact not true. Fortunately, Mangocopter is able to block it out.
Managed to regen.
Just a little bit of corner push is working in Mangocopter's favor.
And it's
connecting into level 2, but hey, this works too.
I do think that, you know, that life lead is a big deal.
Mangocopter looking extremely mischievous, and DonShark looking like he's got Johns on Johns on Johns.
He's got a whole clan of Johns. John Johnsons
buttons like DonShark. Come on, do not be the Columbus of Dark Side Phils.
Oh no.
The Dark Side Phils of Columbus.
It's all in good. It's all in
good damage coming in for this counter hit, and trying to look for the grab to, you know, get the pressure alive.
And
nicely
I mean,
broken.
Mangocopter just kind of content to hold his position here. Check DonShark's approaches. He has a life lead. Doesn't really need to do anything else.
Going on today, and this is not going to be enough damage to kill.
Not quite, but it's going to be really close. Oh, never mind. Yeah. It is enough.
That was looking like Akuma combos. I think that's like some. Yeah.
Maybe Ryu has embraced the Dark Hado. Maybe it's not modern Ryu. It's evil. Modern is evil Ryu. We've uncovered it. Oh dear lord.
The M stands for Majin.
True.
Ooh, the Shoryuken, is that bait? Is that? Oh, that's dropping it because it wasn't close enough.
Just barely enough speed to be able to drive in back there. A little too slow on the jump in.
Except it's modern, so it's not honest at all.
Not even a little bit. And this, you didn't have to make him watch the cutscene.
Well,
you didn't have to sit him down for a movie.
Honestly, given how modern controls work, there's a chance that he just pressed the button too many times, and that's just what happened.
You know what? That's true.
I don't know modern strings. I don't know what happens when you mash a button, so I can't say for sure.
His opponent was on one health.
But
he
yeah,
got the bucket of popcorn, no butter. He said, "You don't. Butter is for winners." We're watching a movie.
Stated, Mangocopter is, in my opinion, the favorite here, because
I would overall give that to Mangocopter. Yes, so I think it could go either way, but I would overall give it to Mangocopter.
Yeah, I think that DonShark's got a lot to say. This Chun-Li stuff.
DonShark being very consistent on that consistent follow-up to the flip, the Chun-Li flip with just the jab, forcing Mango to play passive there. Mango installs his Hadouken buff, probably anticipating a lot more neutral play.
Wow. Good damage with that sweep to finish it off.
And I
True footsies.
Oh no, that crumple is gonna
not big enough.
Lead into almost death.
But this drive impact, no.
No.
I was trying to read what the players would do, but you can't do that. It'll just blow up in your face.
You can't do it. You gotta do it if you're a player, but you can't do it if you're a commentator. Hanzanshu a little bit too slow there, and the ODDP is risky, but it works out. Big drive impact punish. Let's see what he can get off of it. Not that much, actually.
Ooh. Going over the projectile, I don't even got to think about it.
And those are just, I mean,
hit for control, but
largely kind of chip damage, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot of just stray hits landing on Mangocopter, and with level Will level 1 kill? I don't think so. I think level 2 would have, but I mean, it's chill. He killed anyone, so I can't really criticize. It worked.
Needs to take this round right here, right now, to not let the bracket reset. You know, for the sake of all tournament organizers everywhere. But Mangocopter is playing pretty quick when winning is the thing.
And also because you want to keep Mangocopter fighting uphill, right? You want to keep, you know, Mangocopter needing to you know, get through your advantage for as long as possible, just for the mental aspect. Just put a little bit more mental stack on, get a little bit of mental advantage. So far, I mean, to be fair, that was smaller than most of the Mangocopter combos we've seen. Most of the Mangocopter combos we've seen so far this set have been pretty big and devastating, so. Some kinds of adjustments. But it's been a story of a lot of attempts at offense that have not really worked out. DonShark finally changing that. Mangocopter adding to the changes, perhaps. This will burn out, which is very important. I still think with critical art on deck, it's still a very precarious position for both players.
When's it gonna come through?
That is the question.
Don't even need it. Overhead works.
Don't even need it. It's so terrifying to jump against modern Ryu that you can kind of just keep throwing out those mint, because when they're burnt out, they have no other option to answer drive impact or Hadouken.
The bracket is now reset. Both players are in that do-or-die position, needing 3 match wins in order to win this Borderlands sponsor. Thank you, Borderlands.
Sure, you had a good block on that
Borderlands
level 1.
movie in theaters August 9th and later.
Exactly the same fate that befell Ichi in the earlier
In order to take this Borderlands tournament, you got to get 3 match wins. And Mangocopter looking super fast right there.
It is Mangocopter. When Mango is getting offensive momentum, he's getting a lot of it, and DonShark is not getting as much. He might be getting it more often, but he's just not getting anywhere near as much from his offense. That's a, you know, it's DonShark is very good at doing damage to Mangocopter, but Mangocopter is a little bit better at killing DonShark, which is what you need to do to win the game. However, Ryu here getting comboed on the verge of burnout. Good call out on the wake up super there, trying to preserve his
Getting
meter.
a weird punish. Looked like the combo was dropped in the middle, or maybe the reset wasn't true.
Something like that. It does get punished there, but a lot. Ryu has last will left. Be the round, like I was saying.
Pretty deliberate approach in DonShark's final hits there. It would have got me too.
And once again,
I gotta make a little reminder note to myself to not let DonShark get to Grand Finals next time. That would mean I have to beat him, which seems like it's not gonna happen anytime soon. But confidence is key. Mangocopter getting control of the situation with that punish counter throw. Big damage on there, big damage on the EXDP. And we finally get some combo going on, but not enough for the kill. Any opening should allow a Mangocopter win. And with DonShark being in burnout, it's looking like it could be sooner rather than later.
Harder
just
for
this
DonShark
constant chip damage with the
does manage to get him
punch.
to whiff a short
Had to have been some sort of misinput from DonShark.
Not able to make him whiff there, though.
The DP, the one-button DP takes it.
And it's still, I think, a story of who has the more potent offense here. Even just in terms of, you know, what you're doing when you get a knockdown. And what you're getting off of your Oki options. I feel like Mangocopter is able to loop offense more reliably. Mangocopter is able to get more damaging combos, get more corner carry. And DonShark is making a lot of good decisions in neutral, but needs to either dominate neutral more or get some better payoff when he gets into advantage.
Sweep, pretty solid stuff. And I'm loving what these players are both doing in neutral. It's so like, I'm throwing a fireball, I'm spacing you out, I'm trying to get the kick in. I'm trying, like, it feels very honest. It feels very true to the way that Street Fighter is, quote, supposed to be played.
Yeah, it's a very footsies based game.
DonShark taking the first round, bringing us into the second round.
Very footsies based characters.
In this second match of the bracket reset set.
See if he can put a second V next to that first one up there.
The trade is good for nothing. Nobody's able to convert off of it. Blocking the drive impact, taking a little bit of that drive gauge damage. And yeah, it's just Kikokens, Hadokens. It's jumps getting stuffed out because that's DonShark. That's the DonShark difference. It's going to be jumps getting DP'd out because that's the Mangocopter difference. It's going to be these mid-screen sweeps. It's going to be these punish counters. Solar Plexus into the combo. Good for a hefty 60%-ish.
And then every once in a while, one of the players just finds a massive combo. And usually if it's a massive combo, it's Mangocopter finding it. I don't know if maybe DonShark's just playing more conservative or if it's just a difference in the character.
Mangocopter just has this like ability to exude confidence, exude aura. These walk-ins to the corner are going untested. Sometimes it's just blocked hits, but it really feels like DonShark is like, I will let Mangocopter get away with what he's getting away with because I'm worried. I'm terrified.
You can tell that Mangocopter is used to being a grappler player. So Mangocopter is used to having to walk people down and to exude that commanding aura. You know, Ryu might be an average-sized character, but he's making him seem bigger than he actually is. Because that fear of what you might do, of what your opponent might do if you take a risk, is what grapplers thrive off of. And Mango is well-versed in inspiring it.
Drive
this
impact
is
good. Damage is good.
Punish, though.
Going to the level 2, gonna get the rejuggle. How much is it good for? The scaling's there. No rejuggle. Maybe looking for a forced reset.
Maybe.
And yeah, we'll eat that throw. No punish counter damage. Now
maybe
we're in control.
Something about the rejuggle lately that would cause
no charge
Chunks
on
to be
that,
dropping it or something.
And now
Mango resets to neutral, but he's burnt out and low on life. This is a very dangerous position to be in. You can't jump in again. A level 1 will just kill you. That sweep does it anyway. DonShark taking game 2, tying up the set.
And unfortunately, Pants for Hire is signing off because he's got to be early to work.
Bye. Have a great night. All right, Pants for Hire has departed. I'm gonna be honest. I think I heard work. I'm not great at hearing what people say. Sound like something to do with work and early. So maybe getting an early night. I am not confident the Pants for Hire is returning. But still, great commentator. Pants for Hire, great to have in the booth. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door here on account of how it's loud. But it's fine because the camera is on the set right now and not on me. Yeah. Okay. I am back. I am once again meaningfully here. A good reset, getting the reset at the proper timing that time on the DI, and almost sealing out the round with it too. If he can find just a stray sweep, or God forbid a Hanzon, I'm not even gonna try to say it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna try to say it. The flip does find a Kikoken connecting with Ryu, able to seal out the round. And Mango just not challenging those DIs. There were points, especially against War Machine, where Mango was calling out some DIs in neutral. But DonShark kind of just flagrantly breaking the law and getting away with it. I do not agree with the decision to spend level 3 here. I think you had the kill anyway. I really don't like. You're not up, right? So it doesn't seal out the game, and now you have no sticks of butter. Your opponent has 3 sticks of butter. You are starting from scratch once again. You have to milk the cow all over again. You have a baby cow. You have to raise to adulthood and milk it all over again to even start churning butter. That could be a big deal for Mangocopter, because it's a lot harder to see a Ryu critical art or level 3 in the big cash out in this round than it is for Chun-Li. No punish on that, I think it's Ryu's heavy kick, where he turns into like a backwards number 7 and kicks you. No punish on that. We've seen a lot of punishes on that tonight. No punish that time. DonShark finally finding an opening. And DonShark seems to have found, at least for now, a fairly effective formula in neutral. Getting stray hits onto Mangocopter, pushing Mangocopter into the corner. Consistently stuffing jump ends. Not afraid of the Hadoukens. Not afraid to take some offensive momentum here either, but it didn't work out, and now he's burnt out against full drive gauge Ryu, who is simply looping, oh my gosh, looping plus frames. And that back foot has pushed DonShark into the corner now. Fighting to get back out of there. Both players trying not to give their opponent enough rope to hang themselves with, and Mangocopter has almost built back his level 3, but I think DonShark knows that any decent combo will do it. He's got to make something happen in the next couple seconds, though. There's no time. There's no time. Mangocopter takes the second game by time. And I mean, I can't fault a lack of aggression from DonShark. DonShark definitely did try to make things happen. They just didn't work out. Mangocopter was just able to stuff him and bring the life lead back in his favor as well. Turn things around, maybe just because I said things were going in DonShark's favor. And this is looking like a very commanding position for Mangocopter this round. Does get the punish DI into the juggle, does not spend meter, which I think is the right decision there. Probably wise to spend meter, but will close the round out because you can't afford to need very many touches. And DonShark playing very patiently, not wanting to try to advance at a time that's not, that's not safe, because that will happen. Eventually he has to try something, and it just does not work out in his favor. Now Mangocopter on set point. Mangocopter could just take the whole set and therefore the tournament if he wins this round. DonShark fighting for his life back against the wall. This time we get the punish. We get some corner carry. The throw gives us some more carry, but we do not get Oki off of it. Back to neutral now. In a favorable screen position. Back to neutral. Both characters on full gauge, and this time Mangocopter does have the time and does have the reflexes. Has seen maybe a few too many DIs there and is ready to punish it. Does this burn out? Yes. It does burn out. And once again, it's kind of desperation time, I think. If you're DonShark and you're smelling blood, if you're Mangocopter, one good offensive sequence could seal this set out for you. Chun-Li is burnt out, which means there are so many resources that aren't open to her. The drive gauge finally comes back, but still one good combo will do it. And with that drive gauge, we could just see axe kick into axe kick into axe kick off of plenty of mids. Eats an EX Hadouken, eats another Hadouken, trying to get in, and that's gonna be Mangocopter taking the bracket. I think 3-0 and then 3-1 over DonShark there in grand finals. Mangocopter is once again your champion for Street Fighter 6.